Hello friends, I'm here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri Ma'am. Here we solve questions from IIT JAM examination. As you know, the forms for IIT JAM 2020-21 are going to be out soon. So you have to be very much prepared for the exam. I am here to help you for this. My videos are going to be very helpful for you to prepare for the exam. So we'll have the question for today's video. Which of the following features should be present in a protein to generate strong immune response? That is antibody production in an animal. First is at least one B cell epitope must be there. At least one T cell epitope must be there. And third is proteolytic cleavage site is to be there. So the options for the question is one only, that is only presence of only B cell epitope is sufficient, or is it that T cell epitope is present and proteolytic site is present, that is sufficient, or first and third option is okay, or all three must be there. So these are the four options for our question. This is a 2-mark MCQ type of question from paper of Biotechnology 2018. So let's solve this question. See, so as to understand this question, we'll discuss this right from beginning. So first we'll try to understand what are the epitopes. When we say antigen, if this is any of the antigen, it is having some epitope. Epitope is that portion on antigen which is getting recognized by immune system. Immune system, it may be a B cell, it may be a T cell. Okay, so that portion of antigen which is getting recognized by the immune system cells, that we call it as a epitope. This epitope is also called as an antigenic determinant. The another term used for the epitope is antigenic determinant, which is present on antigen and is recognized by the immune cells. So this is what epitope is. Okay. Now the first thing they are asking, at least one B cell epitope must be there. B cell epitope means the epitope which is recognized by the B cells. Okay. So in case of B cell, what we know, there is a B cell and this B cell produces number of antibodies on it that are secreted according to the presence of antigen, right? So as to give immune response, these antibodies must recognize this epitope. It is there, right? So this condition is to be there to have an antibody production. The epitope must get recognized by antibodies. That means the antigen should have at least one B cell epitope. Okay. See, secondly, at least one T cell epitope is required. It is said that at least one T cell epitope is required. So if we remember the T cell recognition of antigen, how T cell recognizes the antigen, what do we come to know? T cell directly cannot recognize the antigen. The antigen has to be presented to T cells. Okay, like B cell can recognize antigen directly, But that is not the case with T cell. T cell needs the presentation of the antigen. And who does this presentation? This is done by APCs, that is antigen presenting cells. The antigen presenting cell can be a macrophage, dendritic cell, or B cell even can act as an antigen presenting cell. But what happens here? We have to remember this. See, I have drawn here the diagram of phagocytosis, the very famous phenomena which is done by the APCs. So here this antigen is first engulfed by the antigen presenting cell. It may be a macrophage, it may be a dendritic cell, it may be a B cell. Then it is having phagosome, it is having lysosome. Both get fused, it forms a phagolysosome, and here the cleavage of that particular antigen takes place. Okay, so here the point comes that proteolytic cleavage site. See here, when this antigen is to be broken down, the lysozymes or various proteolytic enzymes are acting upon this antigen, which are present in a lysosome. So ultimately, the antigen, or we can say the epitope, is having proteolytic sites, right? So it gets cleaved here and then it is presented using the MHC. There is a MHC presentation so that the T cells can recognize that particular antigen. So here the reference of proteolytic cleavage site is also there, and it should have at least one T cell epitope. The reference of this is also there. So when this is going to be expressed on the MHC, the T cell is going to recognize that. So this option or this point is to be there, and proteolytic cleavage site, this point is also to be there, to be having a antibody production. And initially itself we have seen that at least one B cell epitope is to be there. So all the three requirements are required for the any immune response to take place in an animal so as to have a antibody production, right? So the answer for this question becomes the option D, in which all the three possibilities are given, 1, 2 and 3. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Now we'll have question for our next video. Yes, the question for next video is, it's a 2-mark MCQ type of question from paper of Biotechnology 2018. So what is the question? Match the entries. 2 columns are given, group 1 and group 2. In group 1, different biochemical reactions are given, and in group 2, different functional groups are given to which these reactions are to be applied. The options are given, one of the option is correct. So we'll solve this question in my next video. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, and also to hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.